The next video. In today's video we will be discussing how to create a service and controller in service and repository inside NestJS. So what I have done is that I have created this file called messages.json, and here I have just added some empty JavaScript object, because what I will do is that I will create a control service and repository, and we will be storing all this data inside this messages.json file. Like, this is very simple app. This should not be the practice for using it in production, so be careful with that. Like, this is getting to the basics of NestJS. Once you create this file, what I have done, I have created two more files. One is for repository and one is for service. So whenever here if you see inside main.ts, I have written like whenever the flow should be like the controller will talk to service and service will talk to repository. You should not write everything inside the controller. That's what NestJS recommends. Okay, that's the first thing. Next, inside message.module.ts, here you will have to add providers, and here you will have to import your messages service as well as messages repository. Like, this will help us in dependency injection. That's what NestJS follows. Next, if you see, we will go to messages repository.ts. Here I have created one class and I have added this @injectable. This is part of dependency injection, and I have created three methods: find one, find all, and create. So here you can see in find one, I am just calling this read file of messages.json, and here I am just parsing all the content into JSON, and then whatever ID the user has passed, I am just returning that particular message. For find all, we are just returning all the messages, similar as find one, but returning all the messages. And inside create, what I am doing is I am first reading the file, and then I'm getting its content. Then I'm creating an ID, like a random ID, because we don't have a real database. That's why I'm creating a random ID. Then I'm assigning that messages ID to whatever content the user has passed. So we will just pass some contents, and then we are just writing that particular messages, like all the messages, to our particular file. Like, this is a really bad approach. Again, this is just an example. You should not use it in real production app. We will check how in later videos. I will show you how to use NestJS for a real database. Next, here I have created a service class. So here again I am using @injectable for dependency injection, and here you can see we are calling this messages repository. If you see inside the repository over here, there was no constructor, but here the service class depends on repository. That's why we have to add this public messages repo. This should be public. If you make it private, then you will have to create a variable of messages repo. Then inside constructor, you will have to write this dot messages repo equal to messages repo. To avoid that, we can just write the public keyword over here, and inside find one, we are just calling the find one of our repository class. Similarly for find all and create as well. Now if you see the controller class, this is same as previous what we have done in the previous video, but the only thing is inside the constructor I am adding this service class, and then I am calling the find all, create, as well as this find one of our service class. And here inside over here I have also added this not found exception in case you pass an ID which is not found inside our database. So just to show you guys a quick output, so here is our messages post call. So I will just add some output to this. So it has created some output. So here you can see 201 created. Now if I try to get all the messages, here you can see 907. So this is the random ID it has assigned for us. And if I try to get 907, then here you can see I'm getting that particular content. And if I try to add one, here I'm getting not found. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.